Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Live Highlight in the Magic City on the Highlight Channel. I'm Stu Nyman. As always, I'm joined by Andrew Bleckman, and together we will cover every point played today. All Mutual's wagering is now open on today's 8-game performance. Each of today's 8 games will offer Win Plays Show, Quinella Exacta, and Trifecta Wagering. We have a daily double that begins in game 1. Play the daily double. Pick the winners of games 1 and 2. We have an early pick 3 and a late pick 3. We have a high 5 that got hit yesterday with a $2,000 guarantee. To play the high 5, correctly pick the winners of games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. If you do so correctly, have the only ticket that does so, you'll cash in on the high five for today. High five with a $2,000 guarantee. We have one scratch in today's performance affecting games 1 and 2. Cool Fitness has scratched in all his scheduled appearances today. Once again, Cool Fitness is scratched. Games 1 and 2. He's replaced by Benny. Benny will substitute in a game 1 in the front court. Game 1, post 4, scratch Cool Fitness, replace Cool Fitness with Benny. Game 1, post 4, scratch Cool Fitness, replace Cool Fitness with Benny. Game 2, post 6, scratch Cool Fitness, replace Cool Fitness with Benny. Game 2, post 6, scratch Cool Fitness, replace Cool Fitness with Benny. These are the scratches that affect today's games in their entirety. Online wagering is available at watchandwager.com or in the state of Connecticut, mywinners.com. With that in mind, make sure to place your wagers as early as possible within scheduled post time. Sit back and relax. Post time for game 1 with its one scratch now 9 minutes away. Good luck. Andrew, hi. How are you?
Hey, Stu. Doing well today. Great day of highlight yesterday. I see Jatton already talking about that Urbieta match. Urbieta defeating Manny. Devils ultimately coming back and tying things up at 4-4. Huge day for them, you know. Need to stack some 4, 5, maybe even 6-point days together, and the Devils tying one of the top teams in Battle Court could be the start of a nice little run to get back into the playoff mix. Yeah, not to say it was, unexpected. Obviously, Urbieta is a quality player, and we've seen what he's capable of in doubles, but his singles game, just not as many shots as we've seen compared to most others. And Manny also has played his career in the second division. So the fact that Urbieta got that win, lacking some experience on this court compared to Manny, lacking some shots compared to Manny, that was big. That was a big one for the Devils. And if they do ultimately go on a run, that might be one to look back at. And even outside of Urbieta, there were the first 2 matches of the game day really could have gone the Devils' way as well. You think about that game day score, and there could be an argument made that the Devils may be minimized. A chance in that 5th division doubles match, Williams and Julin against CRB Kubala coming down to the final point. The top division doubles match, Alex and Urbieta was 5-5 in the second set. They had a chance to knock off Douglas and Nicholas. So, if those 2 results go the other way, the Warriors are, some questions to be asked of the Warriors, and the Devils are right back in it. So it just takes, one big game day. You get 8 points, 7 points, and you get 2 of those, and you're really right back in it. We'll get back to some talk about Battle Court. We got 7 minutes to go till game number 1 here, and as we do before the first game of all of our performances, we have this video that will explain the scoring format for all 8 games, which today, as every day, is Spectacular 7 scoring.
Spectacular 7 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 7 points wins the game.
And we are back here 5 minutes from the start of game number 1. One scratch here in this opening game. Actually, scratch affects games 1 and 2. Cool Fitness is out. You got Benny substituting up in the front court.
So, folks looking at the program saying, hey, Hyro and Julian are the official subs. That's who's printed in the program. So, Julian was not here when I was looking. And so, realistically, the way these games are structured, and we will probably start changing the official sub in the bottom of the program. To put Hyro, Douglas, Sherry into the first game, the first two games, the way they're structured, just probably. Well, yeah, I was just about to say it would create a betting disparity from the betting standpoint, but also the playing standpoint.
Right. Yeah.
Just doesn't make sense the way these first two games are structured. So, but Benny's a late game back. Yeah, Benny is definitely a late game backcourt. He's not a front quarter, but he does have fun up there. And for instance, Julian is a better front quarter. Aratz is a better front quarter than Benny. And this is arguably, again, this is arguably. I'm not saying this is based on. This isn't based on stats. This is just arguably. But Aratz had that experience as a front quarter for a full season at Dania, so he was a front quarter at one point.
Right.
Julian, I believed, back in Marquina when he was younger anyway, played front court. I know that he played backcourt at his one season at Miami. So we go with the person who fits. Yeah. And Benny fits.
Absolutely.
And Benny can also play like all 8 games and then play battle court, and he's fine.
Yeah, we'll be doing that tonight. Maybe not all 8 games, but he's playing battle court tonight.
I looked at that. I did make sure because we did that to him. I forget when it was, and it just didn't quite seem fair.
Let's see. Chargers and Renegades tonight. What a game day.
Chargers and Renegades.
Yeah.
Greetings to those of you in the chat. Sorry I was distracted earlier. Steve M. Mo Crank, greetings. Jatna. Michael Dupuis. Scott, maybe coming down this Friday. Hope you do get a chance to come down this Friday. Doors open to the public at 6:30. We begin at 7 p.m. Thank you, Rostock. You would know. So they played all singles. I still think Julian was trained as a back quarterback home. Nicholas seemed to be okay before he left yesterday. Said it was painful to the touch, but nothing was immediately evident with his fingers, and he hadn't said anything today.
Yeah, I mean, you could see how quickly the ball shoots off that front wall back to him.
Everything about that is just scary.
Yeah, I mean, the hand was almost the best place he could have gotten hit given where he was and how quickly that transpired. So, in the program today. So, and Nicholas is also one of the toughest guys. I mean, he was out with I don't think the bicep was torn, but he had a significant bicep injury. I think he missed like one day. I mean, he played through that, and every time he threw,
yeah,
I felt pain. I mean, what a gutsy player, huh?
There are some guys and this isn't taking anything away. If someone's injured, you don't want them to risk a bad injury, because you take the example of Kubala, you take the example of Robin, you take the example of Spinner once upon a time. I mean, those are
there's nothing you can do.
Those are catastrophic injuries. I mean, those are catastrophic injuries that you can't play through. And knowing the difference in between the two is that's why we have Dr. Selznick. God bless him.
One of the best in the business. Well, we got some highlight to play. Game number 1 starting now.
Time to begin game 1. It is a spectacular 7 doubles match. Play to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Up first in the serving, red shirts post 1, Juice and Arta. Receiving in the blue post 2, El Barba and Ikeda. There we have a shot of El Barba tying his shoe, now tying his cesta. Juice has his faja on, so he's set. Juice serves. First game has begun. Here's Arta, backhand from the 8 line. Two-all by Arta. Caught by Ikeda. Here's Arta at the 11. Rebote forehand. Juice is there. Inside it goes. Point one. Receiving the white shirts of post 3. Bueno in Tennessee. Here's a backhand by Arta. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Here's Arta. Powerful costado inside. Tennessee. Rebote. Nice save. Here's Juice. Juice with the 2-all. Stop by Bueno. Karen by Bueno lands in and scores. Point 3. 3 serves the green shirts of post 4. Benny and Kubala. Benny is substituting for the scratched Cool Fitness. Here's the backhand by Kubala. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Here's Kubala. Backhand from the 11 line. Benny on the catch. Backhand to the inside. Rebote saved by Bueno. Benny will take it on the bounce from the 7 line. Low and hard to the inside. Scoop by Bueno. Rebote left side. Just catch by Bueno. 2-all by Bueno. Scores. Point 3. 3 with 2 points. Here's post 5. The black shirts receive Vanderluck and Bragley. Here's the backhand by Bragley. Ball tipped in the backcourt, point 5. Yellow shirts of post 6, team of Jedden and Cabrera. Here's a backhand. Cabrera's there. Ball tipped. Point 5. Five with 2 points. Here's the pink post 7, CRB and Gallo. CRB picks a serve. Inside placement, stopped by Bragley on the quick bounce. Gallo to the inside. Forehand by Gallo to the inside. Here's Bragley. Rebote. Scores along the wall, point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive. Purple shirts, post 8. Flores and Ben. Here's the backhand by Ben. Big backhand by Ben. Rebote for CRB is a 2-all. That is out. Point 8. We've completed the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, blue of post 2. El Barba and Ikeda. Ben comes out to make the rebote. Goes to the floor to make the save. El Barba. Costado. 2-all. Oh, my. Too much. That's out of play. Point 8. 8 with 3 points. Receiving red at post 1, Justin Arta. There's the backhand by Arta. Rebote. 2 bounces ruled before the rebote was thrown. Point 1. One with 3 points. Here's post 4, Benny and Kubala. Here's a backhand by Kubala. Arta's there. Arta hard to the inside. Kubala's there. Arta tipped the ball, point 4. For 2 points, here's post 3, Bueno in Tennessee. Rebote left side. Here's the backhand. Ball tipped in the backcourt, point 3. 3 with 4 points. Here's post 6. The yellow shirts, Jedden and Cabrera. There's a backhand by Cabrera. Tennessee on the catch. Backhand by Tennessee. Cabrera. Backhand from the 11 line. Here's a backhand by Tennessee. Jedden on the catch. Rebote forehand. Cabrera's there. Hard throw by Cabrera. Bueno calls for the rebote. Plays to the inside. Here's Cabrera. Backhand. Bueno comes cross court. Backhand from the 9 line. Rebote by Jedden to the outside. Will score. Point 6. Six with 2 points. Here's post 5. Interluck and Bradley. Interlock picks the serve. Philo scores. 0.5. Five with 4 points. Here's post 7. CRB and Gallo receive. Powerful forehand by Gallo. Robote coming out. Gallo down low. Backhand. Powerfully thrown. Bradley makes the catch. Interlock on the backhand. Here's Gallo from the 12 line. Interlock midcourt. Beautiful catch by Bradley on the wall at the 13 line. Interlock midcourt again. Backhand by Gallo to the inside. Interlock on the backhand. Ball tipped, 0.7. 3 points for the 7 team. Here's the blue at post 2, El Barba and Ikeda. Ikeda on the forehand. Robote left side. Catch by Ikeda. CRB's there. CRB again from the 8 line. Robote forehand by El Barba. Backhand by El Barba. Robote for CRB. Ikeda keeps it on the forehand at the 8 line. Beautifully played. Gallo forehand. Robote missed at the side wall. 0.2. 2 team on the board with 2 points. Here's post 8, the purple shirts. Flores and Ben. Split placement. Scoop attempt is tipped. 0.8. Possible game point for Flores and Ben in the purple of post 8. Trying to stop them post 1. Juice and Arta. There's a backhand. Robote coming out. Flores for the Robote. Arch is there. Ball tipped by Ben in the backcourt. 0.1. Possible game point. Red shirt. Post 1. Juice and Arta trying to stop them. Benny and Kubala. Robote forehand by Juice. Here's Kubala. Robote forehand high by Juice. Here's Kubala. Arch at the 13 line. Big backhand. Robote forehand. Catch by Arta. Arta shoots the 2-all. That scores to win. Point and game. Red shirts up. Post 1. Juice and Arta. 1 wins it. 8 places. 3 serves to 5. This is a playoff 4 show. Interlock to the inside. Scoop attempt. Clean miss by Bueno. Here's Tennessee. Great catch by Anderluck. Backhand from the 9 line. Bueno. Backhand from the 8. Here's Bragley. Robote forehand. Big right side by Bragley. Tipped. 5 shows. Unofficial order finish, 185. Your prices will be up in a moment. Results are official. Coming in first, post 1, Juice and Arta taking second. Post 8, Flores and Ben coming in third. Post 5, Anderluck and Bragley. 185, the official order finish for game number 1. There are your prices. $2 on 1 to win, $27.20. $2 Quinella, 1-8, $43.20. Trifecta, 185, $272.80. First half of the Daily Double, the number 1. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is Game 2. It's a spectacular 7 doubles match, played to 7 points, with all points doubling after the first round of play. There's a scratch. Game 2, post 6, scratch Cool Fitness, replace Cool Fitness with Benny. Game 2, post 6, scratch Cool Fitness, replace Cool Fitness with Benny. Post time for Game 2. Now 7 minutes away. Good luck.
Seven minutes till we begin game number 2. There is one scratch in the second game. Cool Fitness out. Benny substitute up in the front court in post 6. With some extra time too, we begin game 2. And for any new Highlight fans joining us for the first time, take a look at this video that explains in simpler terms how Highlight is played.
The main rule of Highlight is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves, underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in Highlight. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a Highlight player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
And we're back here, folks. 5 minutes from the start of game number 2. Juice and Arta picking up their first win this week. Now the 8th for the fall season, should we say. Good enough for second place. Only trailing Ikeda and El Barba, that team with 9 wins. They are the leaders.
Have they been doing since they made the switch, just out of curiosity?
How have they been doing since they made the switch?
Do we remember when they made the switch? I don't know that we marked the date when they made the switch.
I thought it was 2 weeks ago. It's either week 4 or week 5, actually. So right here. Well, either way, last week, 2 wins and 2 shows. So 4-6 in the money, including 2 wins. That's pretty solid. Can't ask for much better. And then the week before, 2 wins, 1 place. 3 of 4 in the money. Switch. Yeah, they just came out hot. They had that 1 week in the second week since we returned from summer break. They had 4 wins. 4 wins in 6 games played, so. I think I said I was maybe a little was questioning the move because they were playing so well. And not to say critical, just saying, hey, these guys are winning. Why would you switch it up? But it's actually, they've been kind of the same. I mean, 4 wins after the switch, 5 wins before. So it's been pretty consistent.
It's taking you behind the scenes. So Barba approached management. We'll just use that generic term, management.
That's a good one.
And said that I would like to switch to the front because I play front in battle court, and I think it would be a good, to warm up my game. Ikeda countered with, we're winning. I don't think we should change it. Also, I play front court in the late games, in later doubles, so that could screw me up. So they both had good points. But to Ikeda's credit, Ikeda basically said, no problem. Let's see how it works. Can we switch back? And the usual answer is no, but in this case was, we'll try it for a couple weeks, and if it doesn't work, you guys will be able to switch back. And so, based on what you're saying, it's worked or been negligible.
Right.
So
yeah, not much of a difference, if any, and still winning and still in first place. So all is good. Yeah, and I mean, how about the one in game number 1? Juice and Arta. You look at the numbers here: 16 games played in game 1 doubles, 4 wins, 2 places, 4 shows. So that's 10 of 16 in the money. You compare that to their performance in game 2 out of post 8, 16 games played, 3 wins, no place, no show. Again, that makes sense. I mean, given you're in the 8 post, less opportunities to come up. So if you don't have a good first round, you could get off the board completely. It's kind of win or bust in game 2, but I'm just surprised that it paid nearly $30 for a team that, looking at the stats here, Stu, I think they have the second most wins in this game, only behind El Barba and Ikeda.
this has been the tricky thing. There may be a little bit of bleed over into battle court. Like, you sometimes see the look on my face about statistics.
Sure.
And I'm in no way dismissive of statistics. I've lived my life according to statistics. But in highlight, there's this thing, like, for instance, the pari-mutuel bettors, some of them are systems bettors. They have these incredible systems that basically look at numbers and some of the player some of the player information. But like specifically to your point, Juice and Arch in post 1, regardless of what their record is, there's not a lot of people paying attention to record. They either have a preconceived notion that Juice isn't going to win.
Sure.
Period.
Right. Yeah.
Or they remember I see a lot of people remembering Arta, but Arta from how he played at Dania, which of course doesn't make any sense here.
Yeah.
So a preconceived perception of a player you could put statistics in front of people, and but that's kind of how life works.
Right. Yeah. I was going to
Look
say.
no further than some very contentious issues that we deal with in society. You can look at the reality of numbers, or you can look at someone's opinion, or
Yeah. Anything.
Yeah.
In sports, life. But a good price nonetheless. So if you had the one there.
Oh yeah, it's nice to see.
Yeah. 10 of 16 in the money, pretty good.
Time. Let's begin.
See what happens here with game number 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, time to begin game 2. It is a spectacular 7. Doubles match. Played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Up first and serving, Anderluck and Braglia. Receiving, blue post 2, Jedden and Cabrera. Here's the serve. We begin. Anderluck from the 9 line. Here's the backhand. Cabrera from the 12. Cabrera reaches behind and makes the catch. Big backhand on the return. Here's Braglia down low. Forehand. Cabrera's there. Anderluck takes it in the air, backhand from the 8 line. Here's a backhand by Cabrera. Big backhand by Baragli. Rebote for Jedden. That Rebote lands in. Point 2. Sorry, perfect placement by Jedden scores. Point 2. Got to put more oomph in it. Here are the white shirts, post 3, CRB and Gallo. In and out of the cesta the ball goes. Point 2. 2 on the board with 2 points. Here's post 4. Flores and Ben. Out. Way out. Out. Fortunately, we have a screen to keep the ball from going even further out. That ball still be going if there weren't screen and seats. Point 2. Here's El Barba and Ikeda. Ikeda on the catch. Powerful throw. Here's Cabrera. Rebote forehand. Tough catch at the sidewall by Cabrera. Nicely played. Point 2. 2 with 4 points. Here are the yellow shirts, post 6. Benny and Kubala. Here's the backhand by Cabrera. Kubala makes the catch. Rebote, forehand by Benny. Kubala on the backhand. Benny missed the rebote, point 2. Two on the board with 5 points. Here's post 7. Over serve, point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive purple shirts, post 8, Juice and Arta. Here's a backhand by Arta to the inside. Bueno's there. Backhand from the 8 line. Forehand by Arta, fired over the top. Tennessee from the back wall on the right side. Catch by Arta. Here's the backhand, low and hard. Caught by Tennessee. Arta midcourt. Rebote to the inside. Arta gets in there, makes a save. Bueno cuts it off, winds up. Drop shot. Wow. That's really well done by Bueno and scoring point 7. We've completed the first round of play. Matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the red of post 1. Anderluck and Bragley. Ball tipped in the backcourt. Point 7. Seven with 4 points. Here's post 3. CRB and Gallo. CRB picks a serve. Tennessee on the backhand from the 11 line. He passes. Bueno, 2-all. Scores. Point 7. Seven with 6 points and a possible game point for Bueno and Tennessee trying to stop them. Flores, Ben. Ben on the catch. Here's the backhand. Bueno's there. Backhand from the 8 line. Here's the backhand by Ben. Catch. Bueno with the 2-all. Out. Way out. Point 4. Four with 2 points. Here's post 5. El Barba and Ikeda. True. Jeff, you're 7. You are watching Highlight. Jaialai, played at Magic City Highlight in Miami, Florida. Catch by Flores. Here's the backhand. Ikeda on the backhand. Flores midcourt. Drop shot. Stopped by Albarba. Drop shot. Scores on the second bounce, point 5. 5 with 2 points. Here's post 6, Benny and Kubala. Here's a backhand by Kubala. Robote forehand. Kubala on the catch. Backhand from the 9 line. Robote forehand. Passing. Kubala takes it up high. Robote left side. That clears the overhead screen. Nicely saved by Kubala. Here's Ikeda. Powerfully to the inside. Robote. Catch by Ikeda. Scoop. Missed. Point 5. 4 points for the 5 team. Returning with possible game point. Blue post 2. Jedden and Cabrera. Backhand. Robote to the inside. Robote forehand by Albarba. Cabrera's there. Backhand. Rebote forehand, lower and harder. Cabrera backing up, scoops it. Big right side. Stop by Jedden. Jedden on the backhand. Ikeda's there. Ikeda, what a catch by Cabrera, way overhead. Elbarba's on it. Backhand to the inside. Cabrera's there again. Scoop, tipped. Point in game, post 2. Jedden and Cabrera. 7 places, 5 shows. Unofficial order finish, 275. Price should be up in a moment. Results are official. Coming in first, post 2. Jedden and Cabrera taking second, post 7. Bueno in Tennessee. Coming in third, post 5. Elbarba and Ikeda, 275. The official order finish 4. Game number 2. $2 Quinella, $27.45. Trifecta, $275, $304.60. Early daily double. Sorry, the only daily double. 1-2, $35.20. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is Game 3. Game 3 is scratch-free. It also begins the high five for today. To play the high five, you correctly pick the winners of games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. If you do so correctly and have the only ticket that does so, you'll cash in on the high five with a minimum $2,000 guarantee. High five hit just yesterday. Been freshly restocked with its own $2,000. Post time for Game 3 in the high five, 7 minutes. Good luck.
Yes, sir. Please. Thank you.
Nice catch by Kubala. Backhand from the 10 line. Hit it powerfully from the forehand. Rebote 2-all. That is beautifully executed by Kubala to score. Iñaki backhand from the 11 line. Aratz looks for the rebote. Catch by Iñaki. He winds up. Costello 2-all. Opens wide and scores. Rebote forehand. Manu's there. Two-all, 0.5. Rotate to the inside. Jairo cuts it off at the 8 line. Here's the backhand, a little lower and harder. Rotate by Benny. Right to the left side of Jairo. Jairo 2-all, another one scores. There's backhand by Naki. Robote, left side, 2-all. That scores. Rotate forehand by Jairo. Caught by Gauchetti. Backhand. Low runner. Rotate save. The big bounce. Stays to the inside. That's on the wall. Catch by Gauchetti. 2-all scores, 0.4. Catch by Rotz. Rotz midcourt. Nicholas is there. 2-all. In. Two all. Beautifully executed by Rotz to score. There's a backhand by Manny. Two all scores, point two. Backhand by CRB. El Barba passes. Robote. Scoop by El Barba. The 2-all with a light touch. That's beautiful. That scores.
And folks, that top 10 takes us down here under 2 minutes till we begin game number 3. Game 3 begins the high five for today. It was hit yesterday, Stu. Just over $2,000.
That's right.
$20.51 in change, I believe. That's good change, though. That's like $50 worth of change. That adds up.
Yeah, it does. What's your stance on $50 bills? Well, you're not the cash generation. I'm asking the wrong person.
No. I have some strong opinions on cash.
Do you? You don't.
Well, we
believe
like
it?
cash, first of all.
Well, yeah,
everybody likes cash. I don't think the 50 is crazy. The 100 is kind of less practical. I would say.
The 100, I've been seeing. I've been reading stuff lately. It's like
it's out of out of style.
It's out of style.
Not in vogue anymore. Wow.
That kind of surprised me. It's like when I used to travel, I always used to have this preconceived notion. You had to have, depending upon the length of the trip, 100, 150, 420s, 410s, 5 fives.
Monopoly. Yeah.
Five, for different types of
starters.
Yeah,
of course.
That was like travel money. Yeah. And of course, you had to have a credit card or something, or debit card on top of that. But that was just always it. If I didn't have that in my pocket when I traveled, traveling like on a plane or something like that, I just felt out of sorts. Yeah. But 50s, so you think 50 is more reasonable than 100?
Just if I'm spending that much money, I'd probably go with the credit card. If I'm spending over 100, you probably just throw it on a.
Very interesting.
Is there anything you pay for cash? Pay in cash with?
Anymore, it's gotten difficult. It's really gotten when I travel, it's tips.
Yeah, I mean that's really
when I travel, it's tips. But right now, no, I can't think of anything that I do. Occasionally, like 7-Eleven or something like that.
I'm trying to think.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin Game 3. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. Also the beginning of the high five for today. Play to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Serving. Red shirt at post 1, Cabrera. Receiving blue post 2, Jedden.
You go to a batting cage even, you got to break a dollar bill. That may be the only time, Stu.
There's a serve. We begin. I like that. 2-all. Scores for Cabrera, point 1. Cabrera first up on the board here with that 2-all. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3. Here's Bragley. Here's a backhand by Bragley. Robote. Scoop. Missed. Robote just not there. Point 1. Green of post 4. Here's Ben. Baloo, cash is king, and Grant looks very stately. I like that. Backhand by Ben. Robote coming out. Robote forehand by Cabrera. 2-all. Is in. Point 4. Black shirt at post 5. Here's Manny. Here's the backhand by Manny. Robote coming out. Robote for Ben. Sidearm carom does not open. Stopped by Manny. Manny's carom does open and scores. Point 5. Yellow shirt at post 6. Tennessee receives. Yes, Steve M. I'm the first to admit I don't understand crypto. I don't. And I'm not particularly interested in either. Robote forehand by Manny. That's me personally, though. Robote forehand to the inside. Ball hits the overhead screen, which is out of play. Point 5. In the pink of post 7, we have Anderluck. Andrew, part of the thing I think with me and Cash also come, from having worked in Highlight and in having been in money rooms and in a poker room too, is counting down of a lot of cash, being in the gaming industry. So
Good.
I think I'm just like used to it.
Yes.
Robote forehand, catch by Manny. Manny to the inside, scores. Point 5. 3 points for the 5 post. Here's the purple post 8, CRB, to complete the first round of play. Manny on the catch. CRB from the 7 line to the inside. Manny's there. Backhand by CRB. Here's Manny. Robote save by CRB. Big bounce. Manny steps in about the 7 line, winds up. Low and inside, scores. Point 5. Robote forehand by Jedden. Robote forehand by Manny. Jedden makes the catch. Dropped it on the backswing, point 5. Possible game point for the black shirt at post 5. Manny trying to stop him. Post 3, the white shirt. Bragley. Manny from the forehand. Big right side. Bragley. Ball tipped at the 11 line. Point 3. Play continues. 3 with 2 points. Here's post 1, Cabrera. Backhand by Cabrera to the inside. Here's Bragley. Powerful backhand from the 8 line. Robote back to the inside. Bragley tip ball, point 1. One with 4 points, serving to the 4-post in green, we have Ben. Here's a backhand by Ben, powerfully thrown. Robote. Forehand, low, hard, and inside. Here's Ben again. Backhand. Powerful right side, stopped by Ben. Here's the backhand. Cabrera takes it, drops it. Point 4. 4 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 6, Tennessee.
Not stupid. Just move forward.
Here's a backhand by Tennessee. Hard throw. Off the tip of Ben Sesta, the very tip. Point 6. Pink, post 7. Anderluck. Here's a backhand by Anderluck. Tennessee on the catch. Backhand by Tennessee. Robote. Anderluck at the sidewall. Pika. Tennessee from the 10 line. Hard to the inside. Scoop by Anderluck. Tennessee will take it in the air. Backhand. Low hard backhand, beautifully caught by Anderluck. Anderluck and Tennessee trading there at the sidewall. Backhand to the outside. Anderluck moved out, caught that in the air. Tennessee from the 8 line. Robote, forehand with a light touch. Scores on the second bounce, point 7. Anderluck takes over the serve, receiving post 8, CRB. Here's a backhand by CRB. Anderluck on the catch. Point 7. Seven with 4 points. Here's post 2. Jedden. Cortada by Anderluck will score. Thrown from the 10 line. Beautifully played. Point 7. Game is locked. 7 has 6. 5 has 6. Anderluck serves to Manny for the game. Here's a backhand by Manny. Robote forehand. Manny's there. Rotate forehand by Anderluck. Manny backs up, takes it on the bounce. Big right side. Stopped by Anderluck. Anderluck hard from the forehand. Passing. Robote saved by Manny. Low and inside. Here's Anderluck. What a catch by Manny. Anderluck at the 10. Over the top, Picava. tipped point and game post 7. Anderluck. 5 places, 1 shows. Unofficial order of finish 7, 5, 1. Your price will be up in a moment. Results are official. Coming in first, post 7, Anderluck. He had a perfect game, taking second, post 5, Manny. Coming in third, post 1, Cabrera, 7-5-1. The official order finished for game 3. $2 Quinella, 5-7, $39. The trifecta, 7-5-1, $550.40. $2 wager on 7 to win, $29.40. Up next, game 4, another singles game. This one played to 7 points, with points doubling after the first round of play. Game 4 will close out the early pick 3 for today. Post time for game 4. Just over 7 minutes away. Good luck.
Douglas reaches on the inside to cut it off. Hard throw, wall to wall, dropping in the corner. Pyro's got the save. Douglas waiting for it again off his footing, drops it to the inside. Pyro with a big bounce makes the catch up high on the left side.
So 2-all stop by Manny. Manny's forehand return. What a beautiful catch by Carballo at the 10 line. By Manny. Manny to the inside. Gaucher reads it, stops it with the scoop. Here's the backhand at the 12. Scoop by Manny. Excellent catch by Aratz. Scoop by Gaucher. There's a backhand by Douglas, powerfully thrown. Robote coming out. Inaki, Robote save to the inside. Douglas is there. Goes to the inside. What a scoop by Iñaki. Here's a backhand by Robin. Low runner to the inside. Robote left side by Ben. Robin on the catch. Here's the backhand. What a scoop by Robin. CRB. Robote, left side. What a scoop by CRB. Excellent play by Nicholas there at the screen. Arrow on the catch. Scoop by Manu. That's beautiful.
Folks, those top 10 best catches take us down here under 3 minutes till we begin game 4. Game 4, scratch free.
JC Cruz in the chat. Is that the same Manny that used to play at Miami Highlight? The answer to that is yes, that is Manuel. Manny here was Manuel at Miami Highlight. Fort Pierce Highlight as well, once upon a time. We love questions, don't we?
We do?
Do you have any questions?
Yeah, I got a question. I don't understand crypto, so if anybody can explain it, please. I mean, you could take a shot.
How about not in the
2 years
highlight
ago,
chat?
someone tried to explain that to me. I agree. I'm not, not saying anything negative. I just don't get it. I really don't understand it. I've tried to understand it. I've had people way smarter than me explain it who are into it and have made money off of it, and even still, I don't get it.
I'm sure in your age range, you've come across quite a few people who are very interested.
Absolutely.
In it.
And I think for a lot of people, and especially people my age, a lot are into sports betting and crypto and stuff like that. Stuff that you can make money maybe quickly, and that's it. There's an allure to that. I certainly get it.
I give people credit for that. It's Andrew. You are how old? You're 26.
27.
You're 27.
I think. Yeah, 27.
Your birthday is July something.
Yeah.
I wish you had a birthday.
You did. Oh yeah. Don't worry about that.
So, for folks who don't understand the power dynamic here in the announcer's booth, I am 55.
Oh, we're almost at the. This is a big year. We're almost at the halfway.
What? I'm almost
28,
dead?
56. No.
What?
28 and 56. We could double. Yeah. That'll be a big year next year,
folks. Who
buys
dinner? Who buys dinner?
Well, you pay for 2/3. I pay for 1/3. It's based on the age. It's a good way to split the bill.
You're not with your parents, for God's sakes. You're with me. You know what I make.
Well,
I can't afford that. Let's play highlight. Time to begin.
But it's logical. It's a logical.
No, there was logic there. There was
Okay.
absolute logic there. Logically, I cannot afford that meal. Time to begin game 4. A spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving red to post 1, Ben. Receiving blue post 2, Anderluck. So that ball was showing. We use a different color on the underskin than we use on the outer skin. So you know when it's wearing through, because you don't want it to wear completely through, because then the ball will take some very unique bounces. So a little too much red was showing before he served. Get a piece of tape on that and begin. Whereas in battle court, no repairs. Balls just get swapped out, period. You're welcome, Scott. There's the serve. We begin. Backhand by Anderluck. Anderluck from the 8 line. Low and hard. Ben's there. Big backhand by Ben. Ball tip, point 1. Receiving, white shirt at post 3. Manny. Here's a backhand by Manny. Robote, left side. Karam. Beautifully thrown by Manny to score, point 3. 3 will serve to the green shirt of post 4, worn by number 18, CRB. Here's a backhand by CRB. Backhand by CRB. Good catch by Manny. Manny to the inside. Robote, left side. Clears the pad. Caught by Manny. Manny for the free wall play. Ooh, right to the cage. It scores. Point 3. Three with 2 points. Here's post 5, Ikeda. Philo by Manny. And he's still spinning. Point 3. Yellow shirt of post 6, Benny received. That ball drops and scores, point 3. Three with 4 points. Here's post 7. Gallo. Robote forehand by Manny. Ball tipped mid-court. Point 3. Manny's gone 5 straight. Here is the purple shirt of post 8, worn by Kubala. Backhand by Kubala. Robote coming in low. Manny dives to make the save. Rolls out of it. Backhand by Kubala. Robote forehand by Manny. Ball tipped. Point 3. Manny's gone 6 straight points out of the 3 post. Possible game point. We've completed the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. Here trying to stop him. Blue post 2. Anderluck. There's a backhand by Anderluck. Catch by Manny. Sidearm Karam by Manny will score from the 9 line. Point in a perfect game. Post 3, Manny. 3 wins it. 1 places. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 2. Pair off and playoff for 3rd place. 4 first serves to 5. Backhand by Ikeda. Robote, left side, 2 all. Ikeda with a hop, makes the catch. Picada back to the inside. Robote saved by CRB. That's beautiful. Ikeda gets to the side wall to make this catch. 2 all, too low, point 5. 6 now serves to 7. Gallo with a tip ball, 0.6. 8 now serves 2. The winner of this point meets 5 and 6 in the continuing playoff for show. Excellent catch by Anderluck. There's the backhand. Kubala's there. Robote forehand, down low. Kubala went to get it, but tipped it, 0.2. 5, 6, and 2 remain in the playoff for third place. 5 serve 6. Ikeda and Benny. There's a backhand by Benny, powerfully thrown. Robote forehand by Ikeda. Here's Benny. Robote forehand by Ikeda. Benny comes in. Low and hard and scoring, 0.6. Possible show point for post 6, Benny. Trying to stop him, the blue post 2, Anderluck. Anderluck powerfully from the forehand. That passes. Robote to the inside. Here's Anderluck. Outside placement, read by Benny, stopped by Benny. Karen by Benny will score. 3-1-6. Unofficial order finish. Results are official. Coming in first, post 3, Manny. Taking second, post 1, Ben. Coming in third, post 6, Benny. 3-1-6, the official order finish for Game 4. Early pick 3, 273, 3 of 3 numbers returning $693.40. $2 wager on 3 to win, $9.80. Quinella 1-3, $18. That's first and second in any order. Trifecta 3-1-6, $122.40. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, back to doubles. Game number 5, spectacular 7. Singles match, play to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. No scratches in game 5. Post time, 7 minutes. Good luck.
Long video, please. Thank you.
Inaki from the left side. What a catch there by Hiro up the wall. Backhand played at the 9. Here's Inaki. Tostado inside. Hiro coming back for it. Hiro digs it out. That's a nice save.
Nice pickup by CRB. Backhand to the outside. Bueno for the Robote. 2-wall Robote. CRB gets there, grabs it. Forehand, passing. That 3-wall play. What a beautiful save by Bueno. Philo read by Douglas, stopped by Douglas. Fakes the 2-wall, caught by Gaucheri. Gaucheri to the inside. Douglas makes another great catch. Fakes the 2-wall, puts this one light. Gaucheri on the run. What a phenomenal diving save. That's a beautiful one-handed save by Flores. Costado to the inside. Forehand rebote. Julin cuts it off the 8 line. Scoop by Ikeda. Outside placement, read and stopped by Julin. Ikeda sets up for the rebote. That lands perfectly to score.
Backhand by Tennessee. Kubala, fall down rebote, 2-wall. Tennessee just does get out there. Forehand over the top. Kubala now scrambling. He digs it out.
Rotate forehand by Carballo. Beautifully thrown. 2-all. Caught in the air by Carballo. Powerful forehand. Robbins looking for Rebote. He dug that out. Rebote left side to the middle. Scooped up by Carballo. Low and hard to the inside. Scoop by Bueno. That's beautiful at the 9 line. Backhand to the outside. Carballo loses his footing. Gets up. Makes the Rebote save. Manu's there. Backhand from the 8 line. What a save by Manny. Another great top 5 video there, as selected by none other than Andrew Blackman. Have 2 minutes to go, a little less than 2 minutes to go before we begin Game 5. Game 5, first of our 2 feature doubles matches. One minute to go before we begin Game 5. Stephen R. looking forward to another exciting day. Yes. Chargers versus the Renegades. Time, let's begin. We're ready to begin Game 5. It is a spectacular 7 doubles match. Play to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Up first and serving, the red shirts, post 1, Alex and Urbieta. Receiving in the blue post 2, Ikeda and Aratz. Alex serves, we begin. Ball tipped, point 2. 2 first up on the board here in our 5th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirts, post 3, Bueno and Nicholas. Bueno picks a serve. There's the backhand. Rebote forehand. Scoop by Nicholas. Backhand. Here's a backhand by Aratz. Aratz in the corner. Backhand. Bueno's there. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Fire to pass both the front quarter and back quarter. Well played. Ikeda takes it on the right side at the 7 line. Hard to the inside. Nicholas is there. Aratz. Backhand from the 13 line. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Bueno attacks on the forehand, takes a peek, throws it low and hard. Aratz is there. Nicholas for the rebote. Clips the side wall. Ikeda takes it up on the forehand. Outside placement. In and scoring. Point 2. Green shirts at post 4. Anderluck and Manu receive. Here's a backhand by Manu. It's a backhand by Manu again. Here's Aratz. Rebote forehand to the inside. Here's Manu. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Anderluck makes the catch. Backhand. Aratz takes it in the air. Big backhand. That clears the overhead screen. Rebote forehand by Anderluck. Nicely played. Well caught by Aratz. Ikeda now on the left side. Backhand from the 8. Manu's there. Manu from the 13 line. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Here's Manu. Ikeda takes that in the air. Here's the backhand from the 9 line. Manu on the catch. Cortada hit the pad. The pad is bad. Point 2. 3 points for the 2 team. Here's black shirts post 5. We have Douglas and Manny. Backhand by Manny to the inside. Here's Rotz. Rotz from the 10 line. Manny hard to the inside. Douglas from the 8 line. Here's the backhand. Robote left side, high and hard to the inside. Rotz makes the catch. Robote by Douglas. Ikeda takes it on the forehand. Drop shot. Douglas gets there, but bobbled it. Point 2. 4 points for the 2 team. Yellow shirts oppose 6. Jairo and Benny receive. Backhand by Benny to the inside. Here's Rotz. Excellent Robote save by Ikeda. He's up. Point 6. In this matchup, we have Jairo serving to the pink of post 7. Go Sherry and Ben. Backhand by Ben, powerfully thrown. Here's Benny. Catch by Jairo. Drop by Jairo. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive wearing the purple shirts of post 8. CRB and Julian. There's Ben on the backhand. Ben down low, backhand from the 11 line. CRB lets it pass. Julian with the tip ball. Point 7. Send with 2 points. We've completed the first round of play. Matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, red at post 1, Alex and Urbieta. Urbieta runs in. There's the backhand. Robote for Gaucheri. Catch by Urbieta. Low hard backhand caught by Urbieta. Ben on the backhand to the inside. Alex. Backhand from the 8 line to the inside. Ben's there. There's the backhand by Urbieta. Ben on the catch. Backhand. Robote forehand save. Gaucheri will take it on the bounce. Winds up. Coast to the inside. Urbieta's there. What a catch by Alex. Bullet on the left side. Gaucheri from the 8 line, hard throw. This one caught by Urbieta. Robote for Gaucheri, he makes a save. Alex has it, winds up. Costello 2-all opens, stopped by Gaucheri. Gaucheri on the return, that will score .7. Second with 4 points, here's post 3. Bueno and Nicholas. Hard backhand. Here's Ben. Ben from the 12 line. Robote forehand. Gaucheri's there. Nicholas will take this on the bounce at the 11. Low and hard to the inside. Gaucheri's there again. Powerful backhand. Robote coming out. Robote left side. Catch by Nicholas. Backhand by Nicholas. Robote coming out. Scoop tipped, .7. Straight points to a possible game point for the 7 post. Gaucheri and Ben trying to stop them are Anderluck and Manu. Here's the backhand by Ben. Catch by Anderluck. Robote left side. Sidearm carom does not open. It's stopped by Gaucheri in the backcourt. Anderluck with a jump makes the catch. Hard throw. Gaucheri's looking for the Robote about the 9 line. He makes the save. Big bounce. Brought down by Manu. Manu sends it from the forehand. Here's Ben. Right side over the top at the 11 line. Anderluck attacks at the 6. Gaucheri calls for it. Makes the Robote. Here's Manu. Gaucheri on the catch. Backhand. Robote coming out. Anderluck forehand Robote caught by Gaucheri. Gaucheri back to the inside along the wall. Manu saving the Robote. That cleared the overhead screen, is in play. Gaucheri back at the 10 line. Hard throw. Scooped up by Manu. Robote left side. Catch by Manu. Anderluck on the left side with a tip ball point and a perfect game. Pink shirts of post 7. Gaucheri and Ben. 7-2-6 is the unofficial order finish for Game 5. It's official, winning Game 5, Post 7. Gaucheri and Ben, they had a perfect game, taking second, Post 2, Ikeda and Rotz. Coming in third, Post 6, Jairo and Benny. 7-2-6, the official order finish. There are your prices. $2 quinella, 2.7. That is first and second in any order. $32.20. The trifecta, 7-2-6, 271.80. $2 wager on 7 to win, $460. Up next, Game 6. A spectacular 7 singles match, played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Game 6 also begins the late pick 3 for today. There are no scratches in Game 6, and post time is now just over 7 minutes away. Good luck. Low and hard. What a catch by Correa, pulling it off the side wall. Karam scores. backhand by Tennessee. Powerfully thrown. Caught by Ben. Wonky bounce. Picked up in the front court by Bueno. Outside placement. Scooped up by Ikeda. Last second scoop worked for Bragley. Here's Gaucheri. Outside placement stopped by Iñaki. Karen by Iñaki scores. Rebote left side. One-handed rebote save by Carballo. Douglas 2-all. Is in. Beautiful catch by Douglas. There's the backhand from the 9. Rebote coming out. Rebote left side. Beautiful catch by Nicholas. Ball gets in there to make the grab in the backcourt. Manu from the 11 line. Rebote saved by Douglas. Here's the catch by El Barba. El Barba's 2-all is in. Right side, stopped by Bragley. Julian low and hard again. Catch by Bragley. What a snag by Julian. Placement by Manny. Stopped by Ben. Beautifully caught. Big forehand. Rebote coming out. Manny makes the save. It attacks. Powerful forehand. Low and hard. Manny for the rebote. Diving save is in play. Rebote by Douglas right up the middle. Scoop by Carballo. And a beautiful Costado 2-all to score.
Bradley able to pass. CRB left side of Bote. Opens up to the outside. Inaki. Low and hard. Benny. Ooh, that died. One-handed effort. He saves it. It's a 2-all. Oh, and it's in the net to score. And that top 10 takes us down 2 minutes till we begin game number 6. So Gaucheri and Ben will be, I think we're seeing, yeah, we are seeing them later tonight in battle court against Iturbide and Benny. That will be one of the many great matches in store for all you tonight, 5 p.m. Eastern, Renegades and Chargers.
Yeah, Gaucheri's been absolutely on fire.
Yeah, we really haven't seen a whole lot of Iturbide and Benny. They played one match, and then their second match was forfeited. So, I mean, we're halfway through October, and they've played one total match. So they'll have 8 remaining for the rest of the year, including tonight. They've only played one, so that'll be interesting to see that team coming out against an experienced Gaucherian Ben and also a team that's playing well, too. That's at 5 p.m. We got 3 more games, games 6, 7, and 8, including these feature singles games. Gauchery, the leader. 1 win this week, 36 on the season. Douglas in second in these late games with 23 wins. And Nicholas making a run here up the standings. He's at 17 total wins in the feature games. Nicholas, 3rd place. Got Jairo 13, Aratz with 10, Manu 8. Inaki hasn't played nearly as many games, just 7 wins.
Douglas was commenting on how cold it is in here, and he's right. I mean, Andrew doesn't, Andrew comes in here in basically shorts and a tank top every day.
Pretty much. Beachwear.
And there's a hoodie. There's a hoodie today.
I almost put the hood on.
Time, let's begin. Don't do that.
It
That would
is.
look so bad. See, how do you get Andrew to do something? Tell him not to do it. Andrew is what we call oppositional and defiant.
That was way too easy. I'm sorry.
Time to begin Game 6. It is a spectacular 7. Singles match played at 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Jairo serves in the red of post 1. Douglas receives in the blue of post 2.
I'll admit you're right. I just had to see it first. I
Didn't
see
it look
how
terrible?
silly. Yeah.
Now imagine if you're looking at that through the broadcast. Looks like schnick. Come on.
I agree.
There's a serve. We begin. Robote, forehand by Jairo. Jairo on the backhand of the 8 line. From the 8 line. There's the forehand. Scoop attempt is tipped. Point 2. Could be. 2 will serve 2. The white shirt of post 3, Alex. Here's a backhand by Douglas. Robote forehand. Oh, too low. Point 2. Two on the board with 2 points. Here's post 4, Nicholas. Powerful backhand by Nicholas. Robote coming out. There's a backhand by Nicholas again. Robote forehand from the 8 line. 2 all. That's out. Point 2. 2 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 5, Julian. Robote forehand fire to the inside. Julian scoops it up at the 11 line. Douglas is there. Fakes the 2 all. Inside placement will score on the second bounce. Point 2. 4 points for the 2 post. Here's post 6. The yellow shirt. Gaucheri. Rebote forehand by Gaucheri. Powerfully thrown to the corner. Here's Douglas on the rebote. 2 pass. That kicked up. Douglas on the catch. Back to the inside it goes. Gaucheri will go for it. Good effort. Point 2. Douglas gone 5 straight points. Here is the pink shirt at post 7. Manu. Rebote to the inside. Here's Manu. Rebote forehand. Did not have the distance, point 2. Straight points to a possible game point for post 2, Douglas. Trying to stop him. Purple at post 8, Arats. Here's the backhand by Arats. Arats, great catch at the 12 line. Forehand, midcourt. Backhand by Douglas. Douglas on the catch, winding up. Coastie to the inside, scooped up by Arats, and a beautiful catch. Douglas makes the catch at the 9 line. Powerful forehand to the inside. Here's Arats. Rotate forehand fired by Douglas, caught by Arats. Arats takes that one in the air. Here's the backhand. Robote forehand missed by Douglas. Point 8, an excellent 6 straight point effort for Douglas out of the 2. Play will continue. Receiving, red at post 1, Hyro. Here's a backhand by Hyro. Rebote forehand by Hyro. Caught by Arats. Arats on the backhand to the inside. Rebote missed. Point 1. 1 with 2 points. Here's post 3. Alex? Backhand 2-all. That lands out. Point 1. 1 with 4 points. Here's the 4 post. Nicholas. Backhand by Nicholas. Robote. Forehand by Hyro. Big right side on the rebote. Scores. Point 1. Possible game point for the red shirt at post 1. Hyro trying to stop him, Julin. No, Ernesto. I usually don't ask any questions along those lines. Just make a note. Here's the backhand by Julian. Hiro moves to the outside and make the catch. Powerful forehand. Scoop by Julian. Hiro on the catch. Backhand from the 8 line. Low and hard. Robote. Saved by Julian. Low and hard. Scores. Point in game. Post 1. Hiro. 1 wins it. 2 places. 8 shows. Unofficial order finish. 1-2-8. Unofficial order finish for game 6. Winning game 6, post 1, Hiro taking second, post 2. Douglas with a near perfect game, taking third, post 8. Aratz, 1-2-8. The official order finish for 6th game. $2 Quinella, 1-2, 26-20. Trifecta, 1-2-8, 509 even. $2 wager on 1 to win, $14.20. First number for the late pick 3, the number 1. Up next, game 7, a spectacular 7 doubles match. Play to 7 points, with points doubling after the first round of play. Game 7 will conclude the high 5 for today. There are no scratches in Game 7 or 8. Post time for Game 7. 7 minutes away. Good luck. And we have Charles saying hi. Hi, Charles. How are you? Hope all is well. Andrew, don't be rude.
Hello. Hey, Charles.
Whatever you do, don't ask him to put the hood on, Charles. So.
I got a question for the chat. Rare question.
Ask away.
If there's folks that come here for the live Friday night performances, is it this cold on a Friday night for you out in the crowd? Because I think it heats up significantly when we have that many people in here. The DJ, what is it, pyrotechnics? Is that what they call it? All the stuff flying out,
What do I call it?
Yeah,
No,
is that a word? Is that
pyrotechnics? Of course,
that's a word. Okay,
I don't think it's the
like
word that you're looking for.
Well, like things shooting out of like the DJ booth, like fire.
He has that. I've never seen it.
It seems like it. The way
I thought
that
it was just lights. We have actual fire in here.
That wouldn't make sense, would it?
Well, it would, just not with us running it. Like, for instance,
DJ Lou is probably doing it himself.
Yeah, but unless DJ Lou has certification in pyrotechnics indoors, which I think is like a fire marshal type thing, then I can't imagine that's. I mean,
that's gonna fly.
Well, it'll fly. That's the problem. I mean, have you looked overhead? This thing dangling over us. Does this look flammable to you?
It kind of does.
Yeah, it does.
Set off some fire.
Yeah. You ever see that video of the Hindenburg? Does that ring any bells?
I've actually heard of that. Yeah, I've heard of that.
It's a great announcing moment. It's actually, for announcers, that's a tremendous.
Well, they were calling it, weren't they? Yeah.
Yeah,
kind of.
At that time, though, like news constituted. What's its name? I forgot that I was supposed to be calling out these practices here. Good for them. Yes, 3-4. Sorry about that. News constituted entertainment to a certain extent. So you had that newsreel footage. So that guy was, in fact, he's known. If you look up Hindenburg accident, his name comes up. But no, his angst, his anxiety, his emotion was all 100% real.
Yeah.
I mean, that thing was gigantic, and you're just at that time. It's not like you have multiple, TV channels feeding you all the information you want. Literally, there's no television, so you go to the movie theater to see the news before a movie.
News before?
Yeah, newsreel footage before television. There was radio, of course, but then to get like video footage, newsreel footage. News before movies, or just news for the sake of news. Newsreels were. Actually, there's a few things of Miami highlight in newsreel footage. Switch, 5-6.
Man.
So yeah,
It's-
that Hindenburg Act. But the whole point that I'm trying to get to is that that's kind of how I would appear this setting, being set on fire over our heads. It's kind of that slow burn where you're looking up and people just start running. So yeah, I'm not a fan of pyrotechnics indoors. I mean, my one memory of pyrotechnics when I wasn't expecting them was the first time, it's going to date myself, but the first time I saw Paul McCartney live. It's like I wanted to see a Beatles singing Beatles songs is what I wanted to see, which I believe was 2005. I think that was the first time I saw him. And in his show, when he sang Live and Let Die, which was not a Beatles song, it was Paul McCartney's song for the James Bond movie Live and Let Die, first one with Roger Moore. Yeah, lots of info there. There were pyrotechnics indoors. A couple, I don't know, I guess we would call them sparklers, but sparklers with flamey-looking indoor blowtorchy things.
Sure.
Yeah. I know they're real because I felt the heat. I was close enough to feel the heat from them.
There was something in college where a fire alarm was set off by a smoke machine, I think for like a Halloween-themed event, if you will, you know.
Okay.
You know, spooky, you want tested it out and immediately set off the fire. You know, we're not going to, I don't think we can do that.
That's the worst thing you want to do.
That is not going to happen, so no fire. But I am excited, though, because now that I actually live in a house, Stu, I'll get to celebrate Halloween, and I get to hand out some candy, and I think I'm going to get the big bars, you know?
I am so far beyond that. I shut off the lights.
You don't get nothing?
No, shut off the lights.
Maybe not the big bar. That could get expensive, but, you know, take a
It has
couple,
nothing- it
take
has-
a couple kids, you know,
it
not
has nothing
just
to do with
take one,
cost.
you know.
When I grew up in a neighborhood here in South Florida, yeah, I did. But switch 7-8. I have a question.
Please, Stu.
Is there a story behind you now calling numbers to go in? Yes, there is.
Oh, this is a good one, Ernesto.
Yeah, there is. So I will call, you know, it's important to acknowledge, you know, when you're doing things, that is slightly passive aggressive on my side, on my part. So basically what happens is when we play those long videos in between games, we can't see the countdown clock to post time. Like right there, you see 2 minutes till game 7. We can't see that. So for the longest time, literally for the last couple years, Tennessee, of course, would call out switch when it was time for them to switch. Typically a function of the player manager, but JR can't see it either. Well, what happened was one of the players who remained nameless was bothered by this. He came to me and I said, we'll figure it out. And he wasn't happy with that answer. So he waited for my boss, Scott Savin, to come in and then gave Scott an earful. And then Scott came to me and said, fix it. So without any passive aggression towards Scott, because I mean, you know, Scott's just like, why the hell is this guy bothering me about the countdown?
Just go
fix
away,
it.
please.
It's like,
Okay,
that is like
I'll
part
do
of
it.
my job. So it's like, okay, you want it fixed? You fix. So I set up a timer on my phone and now make sure that the players know when they need to go in for the practice. We have an 8-minute post time between games. So in doubles, each, you know, 2 teams get 2 minutes and you count down from there. So that's the reason why you heard it started happening recently. And again, the player will remain nameless, but Scott told me to fix it and I fixed it. And it's like, what else am I doing? I'm just sitting here talking. Time again.
With that, game 7, good luck.
Andrew, would you say that was an accurate representation of what happened?
That was accurate.
I represented that accurately. Okay, that's what I want to make sure. Time to begin game 7, a spectacular 7 doubles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirts, post 1, CRB and Julian. Receiving the blue post 2 goes Sherry and Ben. And then also, if that player happens to ever miss a practice, yeah, the fine will be up before he sits on the bench. Sherry takes that serve, drop shot. Point 2. Receiving the white shirts, post 3, Jairo and Benny. Charles, to be honest with you, we have a very open system here. I frequently encourage the players, if I don't have an answer that's satisfactory for you, or JR, you're more than welcome to go to Scott with this. I really don't have a problem with that. It really is, it is Scott's program. There's a backhand by Benny. Robote coming out. Here's the backhand by Gaucheri. Sherry to the inside. Benny's there. Backhand. Thrown hard. Ben switches from left to right. Makes the catch. Jairo. Backhand from the 6th line. Here's a backhand by Benny. Here's a backhand by Benny. Big right side by Ben. Benny's there. Ben on the backhand from the 12 line. Robote. Forehand by Jairo. Gaucheri. Backhand from the 9. Robote coming out. Robote by Gaucheri. Big bounce. Brought down by Benny at the 11 line. Gaucheri now on the forehand. Hard throw to the inside. Benny looks for the Robote. High to pass Gaucheri. Robote coming to the outside. Gaucheri's there. Catch by Benny. Backhand from the 9 line. Point 2. 2 with 2 points. Here's post 4. The green shirts receive. We have Alex and Urbieta. And yes, that is Alex and Urbieta, though it appears as Urbieta and Alex in the program. Every now and then, the wrong number goes in, but the right players are there. Here's a backhand by Urbieta. Ben on the catch. Ball tipped at the side wall, point 4. Receiving black shirts, post 5, Bueno and Nicholas. Here's the backhand by Bueno. Urbieta to the inside. Bueno's there. Alex back to the inside. Here's Urbieta. Bueno from the 8 line. Here's Alex. Powerful backhand. Caught by Nicholas. What a catch by Urbieta. Robote left side, played high. Big bounce, brought down by Nicholas. Robote by Alex. Difficult catch by Urbieta in the corner. Nicholas from the 9 line. Down low, ball tip, point 5. Yellow shirts, post 6, Anderluck and Manu. Anderluck picks the serve. There's the backhand. Here's Nicholas. Backhand to the inside. There's the backhand by Manu. A little too hard. That hit the overhead screen. Point 5. 5 with 2 points. Here's post 7. The pink shirts received. Douglas and Manny. Ernesto knows me too well. Yes, there's absolutely no reason to bring the player into. He was having an off. The player was actually having an off day, which he's entitled to. And I'm literally just sitting here. There's the backhand by Nicholas. So calling out practice times is no biggie. Catch by Nicholas. Here's the backhand to the inside. Robote. Robote comes to the forehand to Bueno. He makes a save from down low. Here's Douglas at the 9 line. Powerful throw. Another one for Bueno. Douglas on the catch. Ball tipped in the corner, point 5. 5 with 3 points. Here's post 8 to complete the first round of play. Ikeda and Aratz. Backhand by Aratz. Robote. Aratz is there. Backhand. Here's Nicholas from the 11 line. Powerfully to the inside. Robote forehand. Nicholas is there. Robote forehand by Nicholas. Aratz on the catch. Forehand from the 10 line. Aratz from the 13 to the inside. Nicholas is there again. Robote forehand by Ikeda. Here's Nicholas. Low runner. Picked up in the backcourt by Aratz. Nicholas again, beautiful catch, pulls that off the wall. Aratz. Backhand by Aratz. Robote forehand. There's a catch by Bueno. Bueno low and hard to the inside. Aratz is there. Big backhand. Robote coming out on the wall. That's hooked. Well played, point 5. 5 with 4 points. We've completed the first round of play. Matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return the red at post 1, CRB and Julin. Julin on the backhand. Bueno's there. Point 5. Possible game point, black shirts, post 5, Bueno and Nicholas. Trying to stop them, Jairo and Benny. Over serve, point 3. Play continues. 3 with 2 points, serving to post 2. Go Sherry and Ben. Ben on the catch. Here's the backhand. Hyro's there. Robote's left side by Gaucheri. Here's Benny. Benny from the forehand. Backhand by Hyro. Powerfully thrown. Robote coming out. Robote forehand. Catch by Benny. Benny low to the inside. Here's Gaucheri. Catch by Benny. Benny takes that on the bounce at the 11 line. Big right side. Scoop attempt tipped by Gaucheri, point 3. 3 with 4 points, serving to the 4 post, Alex and Urbieta. Robote forehand by Hyro. Catch by Urbieta. Urbieta on the backhand to the inside. Here's the backhand by Benny. Alex saves the Robote. Benny from the 10 line to the inside. Alex looks for the Robote, has it on the left side. Here's Benny. Backhand by Alex. Hyro calls for the Robote, plays it up from the right side. Point 3. Possible game point, white shirts post 3, Hyro and Benny. Trying to stop them, the yellow post 6, Anderluck and Manu. Manu on the catch, backhand. Benny, backhand from the 10 line. What a catch by Manu. Robote forehand. Anderluck midcourt. Manu on the backhand from the 9 line. Benny's there, backhand from the 12. Beautiful catch by Manu. Deep in the backcourt. Here's Benny from the 11 line. On the run. Backhand. Robote forehand save is in play. Here's Benny at the 7 line. Backhand hard to the inside. Manu's there. Benny from the 12. Rotate forehand by Hyro. Caught high by Manu. Low runner by Manu. Catch by Benny. Benny on the backhand to the inside. Here's Manu. Ball tipped. Point in game. Post 3. Hyro and Benny. 5 places, 2 shows, no playoff in the 7th game. 3, 5, 2. Unofficial order finish for Game 7. Your price will be up in a moment. Results are official. Coming in first, post 3, Hyro and Benny. Taking second, post 5. Bueno and Nicholas. Coming in third, post 2, Gaucheri and Ben. 3-5-2, the official order finish for Game 7. Your high five for today, 73713. 3 of 5 numbers returning $14. $2 quinella. 3-5, first and second in any order, $23.20. Trifecta 3-5-2, $171.80. $2 wager on 3 to win, $15.40. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our 8th and final game in advance of Battle Court at 5 p.m. Today, the Chargers will take on the Renegades. Game 8, there are no scratches. Game 8 also closes out the pick 3 for today. Post time for Game 8. About 7 minutes away. Good luck.
We in the house.
I went to the university. I said, do you think we could send something out to all the ex-athletes for the last 20 years and say, we're looking to hire and train highlight players?
When I first got the email, I thought it was pranking me.
They paying us, man, and we can win big money.
Let me see what this is all about.
That's what you gotta do. Get some money.
The players taking the court are all athletes you may recognize.
Baseball, football, track and field.
If it's no contact in this sport, it's gonna be a piece of cake.
We knew going in, they're not gonna be great the first day.
It'll be like the Jamaicans with the bobsled team.
Blood, sweat, and tears.
We got the streets on fire.
This is a sacrifice I think is gonna pay off in the end.
This is a dream for me.
I gotta win.
Can't get drama better than this.
Let's get ready to play.
And folks, that is a trailer for the award-winning documentary about the inaugural season of play right here at Magic City. That is called Magic City Hustle. Directed by Billy Corbin, the creator of Cocaine Cowboys, Screwball the U, and much more. This film highlights the transition of these Magic City athletes from their respective careers in other sports right here to the Highlight Fronton. You can now watch Magic City Hustle directly from Google Play or iTunes, either rent or buy from either platform. And if you buy it for a few dollars more, you can enjoy it as many times as you like for life.
You know, it is funny. Every now and then I do look up at that screen and watch the whole trailer, which I just did now. And I am reminded, I mean, it does bring up very specific memories. I remember that we had been in North Miami practicing the whole time, and I had not been to Magic City except to process my onboarding to become an employee. That's the only time I had come here, and I didn't come up into this area where the court was... Switch, 5 through 8. Where the court was going to be constructed.
Do you know how far before the season the court was completed?
Yeah,
Yeah. I know it wasn't a ton of time.
No, it wasn't. So, and you've heard me repeat over and over and over again. I mean, for a player who comes from any type of traditional highlight background to adjust to any court that's either longer or shorter and has other nuances than the court than they're used to, they have to adjust. I mean, that occurs at the top level with players when they play tournaments between Miami, Dania, and Orlando. So, I mean, even in that regard.
That's always right.
So now, for players who have never played highlight before, and all they're used to is the middle court at North Miami, then this court that we're moving you to is, I forgot how much longer this court is than the middle court at North Miami. We're 120 feet, so I believe we're something like, I don't know, let's say 10, 15 feet longer than the court at North Miami, and the overhead screen was 3 feet lower. I was like, these guys need some time on this court, and we had to start playing July 1st. That was, people have heard me tell that story. I always said, JR and I were both but, and we were told to stop sputtering like motorboats because come hell or high water, our players were going to play on July 1st. So period. And I mean, there were even a couple times like in June where we were like, hey guys, look, because literally we were still figuring out what ball we were going to use here. We were 4 balls away from the ball that we have right now. And the ball that we had, in all seriousness, this is not a joke, the back wall. It was that soft.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So we still had a lot of bugs to work out, but we had this hard deadline. And, but, you know, it all came together. And the story, whoever's going to pick up the story from 2018 on, it's quite an interesting story. Still being written.
It really is. I mean, I saw something last night, watched something on cricket on Netflix, and I said, hey, why not, something about highlight would be equally as interesting, I would think, this story, the development of the program, the evolution of the league.
No question about it.
And as you said, still in the process of writing that story. So
no, of course not. We told look, anybody who thinks that in 2018 we knew what Battle Court was, no. Sorry. No one can say that with a straight face. I want to say that Scott had visions of what this is, but lots of things had to come together in very specific ways. He had to see, for instance, Sunday part. I mean, that's the one thing that I did introduce to him was the head-to-head format using our best players. Got him to come in on a Sunday. I mean, Scott works. He starts work at 5:30 in the morning. He wakes up at 5. He's at work by 6, and so. But he likes his Sundays off. And by off, I think he works with his horses then or something like that. Or,
right. He'll doing
but
something.
whatever, he's always working. So to have him come in on a Sunday at that time was like, hey, what are you showing me? And we showed him our top 4 players playing against each other to 15 points with announcing, and he liked it. And he got some ideas. And then step by step came up. And then the ideas have been his. I certainly can't take responsibility for it. That's about where my input ended. Was there are other ways of playing this other than the format that we use. And then the whole mixture of players with experience, with our guys with not having experience, the guys who have left the program, guys who are still here. It's just it's an awesome story.
Yeah.
Of course, Andrew joining the program. That was huge.
Oh, thank you, Stu. Forgot to get to the Battle Court today. It is the Chargers and the Renegades. Check that order out on our website, highlightworld.com, Battle Court tab, and then click on matches and results to see the entries for today, October 15th. It's 3 singles matches and 3 doubles matches. Chargers and Renegades at 5 p.m. Before that, Game 8.
Time to begin our 8th game. Spectacular 7 scoring. Rotz serves. Benny begins. To answer your question, the answer is no. I have never thought about leaving the program based on the play. Never, never, never. Prouder than I can say of these guys. Point 1. Receiving, white shirts, post 3. White shirt of post 3, Nicholas. In fact, people remember how aggressively defensive I was on the microphone, especially when I first started reading the comments on YouTube. I would call it fiercely defensive, especially of our players who started in 2018. Still am. Every now and then some fool comes into the chat and put him on blast, as Andrew says. There's the rebote save by Rotz. Here's Nicholas from the 7 line. There's a backhand by Nicholas. Catch by Nicholas. Here's a Rotz backhand from the 12 line. Rebote forehand is a drop shot, and Nicholas got the tip on the cesta. Tip of the cesta on the ball. Point 1. 2 points for the 1 post. Green shirt of post 4. Alex receives. Interesting, Jim. Yeah, both the court speed and the balls can be different. There's a backhand by Alex. Rotz is there. Alex from 9 line. Rebote left side. Scooped by Rotz. Rotz fakes the 2-all. Alex gets back in and catches it on the forehand. Picada. Soft touch. Stopped by Rotz. Rotz back to the inside. Scoop attempt tipped. Point 1. One on the board with 3 points. Here's post 5. Goes Sherry. First year could be tough to watch, but no worse than watching amateur. And, I've been watching people start throwing the ball for the first time at amateur, since I was, 10, Here's a backhand by Gaucheri. Rebote forehand by Aratz. Nicely played, Gaucheri. Everything he can to take it in the air. Backhand 2-all. Scoop by Gaucheri. Rebote save by Aratz to the inside with a soft touch. Here is Gaucheri, backhand from the 8 line. Backhand by Gaucheri. Rebote. Costado 2-all. Stop by Aratz, and Aratz's return will score. Tremendous effort by Aratz. Point 1. Receiving, yellow shirt at post 6, Douglas. Answer to your question is yes, Ernesto. Has been. Yesterday was a reasonably good day, but still not with the result that he wanted. But he's adjusting more quickly than some other players that we've seen. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand by Aratz. Caught by Douglas. 2-all by Douglas. Stopped by Aratz. That carambola went back to the outside and scores. Point 1. One with 5 points as he faces post 7. Jairo. There's a backhand by Jairo. Aratz makes the catch. Just catch by Aratz. Jairo from the forehand. Outside placement. Beautifully executed by Jairo to score, point 7. Here now to complete the first round, receive purple post 8, Manu. But some of those first-year players also knew that, you know, they knew that they weren't where they needed to be. My favorite story is Diaz with his girlfriend picking him up. He played had 6 wins between the matinee and evening and said, quick, drive quick. They gave me $600 and I'm not sure what it's for. Quick, before they figure it out. There's some backhand by Manu. Rebote coming out. Point 7. Blue, post 2. Benny receives. We've completed the first round of play. Matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. Rebote forehand. Jairo powerfully from the right side. Scoop attempt tip, point 7. 7 with 4 points. Here's post 3. Nicholas. Here's a backhand by Nicholas. Rebote forehand by Jairo. Low and hard by Jairo. Scooped up by Nicholas. There's the backhand. Rebote forehand by Jairo. Hard to the inside. Nicholas is there. That backhand caught the pad. Point 7. Possible game point for the pink of post 7. Jairo trying to stop him. The green of post 4. Alex. Here's a backhand by Alex. Rebote saved by Jairo. He keeps that ball in play. Rebote forehand, low and hard. Alex makes the catch. Drop shot. Jairo takes off, makes the catch at the 3 line. Drop shot. Alex takes off. Oh, he's faster than Jairo. Alex sends this ball back. Rebote coming out enough to be played, but falling short. Excellent point, point 4. Play continues. 4 on the board with 2 points. Here's post 5, Gaucheri. Backhand by Gaucheri to the inside. Here's Alex. Backhand from the 9 line. Powerfully thrown. Just clears the overhead screen. Outside placement of the forehand. Rebote will score for Gaucheri. Excellent shot, point 5. Receiving post 6, Douglas. Here's the backhand by Douglas. Gaucheri's there. Rebote forehand by Gaucheri. Douglas on the rebote. Low and inside. Gaucheri's there. 2-all, 2-score, point 5. 5 with 4 points, but returning with possible game point. The red shirt of post 1, Aratz. Backhand by Aratz. Rebote forehand. Aratz going for it up high. Has a tip ball, point 5. 6 points for post 5, Gaucheri. Possible game point. Trying to stop him, Manu. Here's a backhand by Manu. Rebote forehand by Gaucheri. Manu's there. Playing game, post 5, Gaucheri. 7 places, 1 shows. Unofficial order, finish 5-7-1. Your price will be up in a moment. Results are official. Coming in first, post 5, Gaucheri. Taking second, post 7, Jairo. Coming in third, post 1, Aratz. 5-7-1. The official order finish for game 8. $2 Quinella 5-7, 42.80. Trifecta 5-7-1, 536 even. Charlie wager on 5 to win. $5. Late pick 3, 135. 3 of 3 numbers returning 166.80. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will do it for this Tuesday afternoon performance of Live Highlight in the Magic City on the Highlight Channel. We are glad that you chose to join us this afternoon and invite you to join us at 5 p.m., just less than an hour from now, for Battle Court. Chargers will take on the Renegades. On behalf of the players, staff, and management, Magic City Highlight, Battle Court Highlight, and of course, the World Highlight League, we thank you for joining us today and hope to see you at 5 p.m. Have a good day, everyone. Thank you.